Lootlads. I had a thought that was really dumb in my brain.
Okay, welcome back to Lootlads, I guess.
I also had a little extension of that like suit that captures your particles or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But first, do you think the guy that got cloned in Prestige knew that he was gonna die? And like, you think that like previous him hid like essentially a self-fulfilling like death prophecy of? Do you think the guy from Prestige self-consciously like or subconsciously hid like weapons so that the other guys that get cloned in the Prestige like could fight back? Like, I know that wasn't the point of the of the movie at all, and I know the power set's really dumb, but do you think like he knows that eventually his consciousness will be transported into that, so he'd have a chance? Like, it's a clone scenario, and like the clone would be 100%, unless it was explained, and I ignored that fact in the movie, that the clones in Prestige were different from the actual like Prime body. But it's the exact copy, and in order to complete the Prestige, you'd need to kill like the clone self, right? Like, that was the whole point of it. Is that? Actually, I haven't seen it. Actually, now that I think about it. Hold on, they're actually
Chris explains a lot of a movie he's never seen. Let's go.
no. Okay, all right. Hold on. The reason why I hesitate as I'm thinking about this, because every time I say shit like that, the author of that particular thing immediately explains why they don't do it. So now I'm thinking, like, thinking back to what I've watched of the Prestige, did they explain the reason why they had to kill him?
I don't know.
I'm looking at it.
Google the Prestige for me real quick while I kill time men.
Because if it was like if the clone touches me, the reality ends type of thing, I understand completely now. But like, if it was just for that fucking guy's ego to make a magic trick real good, I feel like that's like, I mean, it's probably the point of like the lack of humanity involved, but like it's a little weird, right?
But how good was the magic trick though?
Pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
He did it multiple times.
Yeah.
The Prestige. I hate having a thought and immediately contradicting myself. Of like, did they explain this? Hold up. Did I miss a few plot points here? Hold on.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, there's so many bullets. Right, I can just do this.
The Prestige. Why did they?
God damn it. Explode this time. There we go. Uh-oh. Where are you going? Gotcha.
So it is just his ego. Okay.
Can we duck? Can we do some ducking?
Okay, so as far as I know, and as far as I've read from this brief little synopsis of the book and the movie, he killed the clones of himself in order to like just make it so that the illusion was better.
All right.
Yeah. Because for some reason, the technology of cloning yourself in order to magically make it so that you transport from one side to another apparently isn't good enough. But at the same time, I guess I need to now know if those clones, or if that same person now has the exact like set. Because if you like, it's a little fucked up that you have such an ego that this magic trick, you need to kill yourself in order to dazzle somebody, but you as the clone needing to die because you know you're going to die at that point. Why would you instead just go like, but no, I'm the Prime guy. But wait a minute.
Because it's a really good magic trick, Chris.
I suppose. If you were committed that hard to the fucking bit, I guess I would just fucking kill myself so that my clone self can live on. Like, that, you know, that makes sense. Smile. You having fun?
Yeah.
Whee! Woo!
Let's see if I can take him. Chris. Anyway.
Okay, hold up.
What's up?
Why isn't he falling down if he's allowing himself to be controlled by physics?
Chris,
he's dead.
you're asking too many tachyon-based questions.
Have you saved? Hold on. If you shoot a guy and like you confirm kill him, but you like push him out so that the bullet no longer pierces his brain, is he alive? Probably not.
Probably
but
not.
like,
Probably not. I'm gonna go with no.
Can you tachyon his brain and be like,
Taking on these nuts.
oh!
Stupid.
I got a lot of things on the brain right now. You can't give me the fucking tachyon these nuts
No,
this
no,
late.
no. You think you're getting away? Hey, what's up?
Words or don't do anything stupid.
Never been a great listener.
Well, time to start. Get in.
Time to start. She said.
See if she does it. It's cool.
Then shoot me.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm taking the van.
Oh.
Be back there. Ow. You want to stop?
Such a good. Oh, hello.
Babysitter.
Oh, Christ.
Me, I got good intel off that computer. Bitch. My ride, my music. Doing it.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
Who the fuck are you people?
Wheels on the bus go.
Jack just looks back and just shrugs like, it's a living.
Patty cake.
I wanted the ABC song. I like this little dysfunctional family we got going on.
And her adoptive daughter keeps calling her adoptive mother a bitch, and it's tearing this family apart. Wheels on the bus go round and round.
You just slowly turn it out, round and round, round and round.
The last season of Umbrella Academy, although not a good season, they got in their ride. Essentially, they went from being like superheroes to like just people that were living normal lives, and they tried to actually like live life again, get their powers back. And the older ride was just a van with Baby Shark stuck on, and it was very that it was very this dysfunctional family with a van who just wanted to kill each other with wheels on the bus going on.
Why would you just not get another vehicle?
That's all they had money for.
I suppose, actually, I mean, I don't have a vehicle, and like, if I had to drive... No, if I had to drive the Baby Shark van, I would just careen it off a cliff. Like, I would go into the median, and I would jump out of the driver's seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, it's a demon that needs to be slayed at this point.
I like the way their pants fit.
Yeah, I bet you like the paycheck too.
Tried to create a cover
What's that supposed to mean, man?
You've known about
Paycheck
this
can buy
for
many
a
pants.
Money could be used for goods and services.
Owned the place.
A lot I didn't know about Will.
We need to
The
find
Bradbury swimming pool. What?
Swarming pool.
the rest of the dresses.
Yeah.
Today is Rats versus Hornets.
And the pool is a betting pool. I get it. Okay.
Yo, what are the odds on the Wasps and Hornets thing?
Jack,
Hornets? Oh, okay, well, that would also be an interesting fight, I guess.
Don't worry, I got it. Beep boop boop. Beep
He
boop.
doesn't fit.
Oh, shit, man.
make it quick. I'll keep a
Use my
lookout.
time eyes.
Boys
Make
and
it
girls,
quick.
there's a window right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
There's also, you have guns? You can just shotgun the lock? You have a shotgun in your pants! Actually, you might have given that up when she hit you in the fucking face, because I wouldn't want to get hit in the face with a shotgun either. Yeah. Was there a time when someone pulled out this garbage?
What's fucking with me too is like isolated time dilate or like time swapping things.
Yeah, because are they still down there? Probably, right?
So like, do they have? That was a whole person. Do they have to come back here? Are they living a time out that way? Like that's normal, but then like, do they get reversed because technically they had to? Like just shit like that.
You see, that's why you like... Well, actually, no. Yeah, time bubbles like that are kind of weird. I imagine that you perceive them as going through the time like dilation, and they have already done it. So you're still in the prime timeline, and this particular bubble It's just a bubble of the of that timeline that you've just splintered, and then it'll eventually correct itself. Which I guess actually now that's a problem because if it corrects itself, would
We
there
have
just
to
be
have
a
a
random
man.
guy?
Yeah. It bugs me. Like, that's why I really don't like time travel stories.
So, like, if the guy goes up there, he really likes the piece, and he goes up and looks at the wall, and then they go like, yo, this was here when I checked on it last week. What the fuck happened? Is that a paradox?
I would have to imagine.
Now, granted, that's an unlikely scenario, but, like, it could fold in on itself, so it had to correct. It would have had to correct. Unless, like, I mean, rules... Time doesn't really have that many rules besides, like, go forward a lot of the time. Yeah, there's, like, there's a speed limit usually. And if you go beyond the speed limit, there's consequences.
There's many consequences.
Yeah.
Time police.
I had a thought.
Okay.
What if this game, when we get to the end of time, goes directly in the warp shit, where there's just demons because of time dilation or whatever?
Oh, no.
Again, there's going to be shrimp and they're going to scream at you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I pulled that into being. But,
Can
like,
you-
Sam Lake is retroactively going like, yes, time shrimp. That's
Just writing
brilliant.
it down, yeah.
What are we talking about? Talking about time. Time is very, like... We complain about time a lot. It's a very dry subject, I think.
I mean, it's a time-based game.
I suppose, yeah. The timing couldn't have been better. I'm sorry, man.
Wow, even if the lock fit, or the key fit into the lock, we still had a deadbolt.
All right, let's take a look around.
And like a fucking meaty-ass deadbolt, too. Look at the
Guys,
sizes.
there are windows. I cannot state this enough. You have guns, there are windows. Do you think this fucking academy bulletproof their windows? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Nobody's at reception to take my... all right.
Ding ding or whatever. Like, and also, it's the end of time. You're not going to be subtle. You're also in a ruined building. There's so many things. I'm so mad.
Directed
Teacher's out. Substitute teacher today.
at me.
Beth play video.
July 4th, 2010. Beth Wilder, I'm addressing this video to you. You told me to stay away from my
No subtitles. Don't care.
leave it there. I went back to get it, and the entire place is a disaster zone. The
I love that they do this, though.
taken. Shit.
What the?
Safe, empty. I just need to know
Wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff.
it falls into the wrong hands. It's
Oh
powerful.
shit, are there weeping angels?
There could be. I'm predicting eldritch beings being in this game. Shrimp or no.
Please, hurry.
Fucking useless ass key.
2010. Holy shit.
What if I press it now? Oh.
What was that?
Let's say the
Ordered that for me.
what's the metal band from Alan Wake?
Something of
of Asgard.
Odin or whatever. Gardens of Asgard?
Garden-
Something of Asgard.
Yeah,
Sons of-
I think he had an Asgard shirt on.
We need to figure this out.
I mean, are we going to watch the whole thing again to do that? There's just a clean ass milk container. Hold up.
Wait,
What-
free milk?
Is that milk or almond milk? It's milk.
It's milk. It's Lilk.
Oh,
It's
I love
milk and
Lilk.
Lilk.
It's Lilk flavored milk.
Is that
There's a
Lilk
milk
on the,
flavored Lilk.
is that Lilk on the front? What do we got here? Juices? Juices?
Ride. Someone left their bagged lunch.
Okay, all right, right quick.
Okay.
Hell
Yeah.
Push this out of the way.
Could you please stop playing that video?
No. What happened to our stepdaughter?
Track. Your brother addressed the video to me.
Probably on her phone. Fucking tapping books. And Jack is like, I do hate my wife.
He thought you had his countermeasure.
I wish. But he said it was stolen on July 4th, 2000.
Oh shit!
Somebody took it.
America's birthday, and no one else's.
I'm hoping this place will help us figure out who.
Are we predicting that the reason why he's making a video about someone stole his time shit is because you turn it back to 2010 and you stole his time shit?
I probably stole his time shit. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I'm like being incredulous and guessing beats.
I mean, like,
I would like the game to wow me, but like for some reason I'm really pissy at it. And I'm not sure why.
there's some goodness in being able to guess story beats. Like sometimes. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Phone run out of batteries. Shut up.
Well, you think I charged that shit with double A's? Like, first of all, I forgot my time cable. I mean, charging cable.
We can go back to yesterday.
Sorry, this whole time thing's really got me thinking about stuff.
Anyway, there's some good stuff about being able to predict some story beats. That means, like, you know, you can be in sync with the writer, but then also you're like, well, I hope it's not this, and then it's that when you're trying to predict it is completely different. Like when I watch wrestling.
I just don't want to be a grumpy old man, and like,
Too fucking late.
I know. I think I don't know what happened today, to be honest. I think it was Ninja Game. I think Ninja Game really set like that really weird energy to me.
Explanation?
Fuck, call me, email me, something. I'm freaking out. I'm still trying to call you.
Visions of this machine in his workshop. You must have hid it here.
It's gone. Again, Mitch, gone. What's happened?
Free to fill me in. Anytime now.
Amy, if you were here paying attention, you would have seen the Guardians of Asgard, and you're probably too young to know about them. So
Gotta figure out where to start. Where are the core controls? We'll receive the mass.
actually, judging from this energy, I kind of wanted to play Blueprints because
Oh,
there's
Blueprints, yeah.
so much about that game that I would be glad not to spoil. But like, I've been watching someone play through it while doing other things,
can't-
and like
I can't jump in this. I can't jump.
that's because you're on stairs. Also, your knees were bent.
Fuck you.
But there's like so much. Like every single time he completes a puzzle, there's just 7 more that pop up, and I'm like, how deep is this game? How deep does this fucking rabbit hole go? It's a great game.
What is this?
Why are you so rude?
Don't think you believe me.
In the past.
All right.
Just ignored her.
Deactivated. Will's key.
Boop.
It says the time machine
Oh,
core
well, there you
will
go.
be reset.
Great. What the hell's it look like?
All right. I don't know what I was gonna say now.
I kind of like
Some of the
half paying
Blueprints.
attention to the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a good game.
Blueprints looks neat.
So we're currently going back in time, or trying to, in order for this to like never happen, which we know won't work because of timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly nonsense.
There you go.
Yeah, this is how. If there are any ways to get shrimp, this is how it is. This is how we're gonna have it. And like, it's not gonna be with the cocktail sauce. Let me tell you.
Oh no! But I
Yeah.
gotta dip them.
Dip it in time, dude. Time sauce. How is it already expired, but it still tastes good? The best before date is just like it's 3 separate dates and none of them are correct.
May, July. Get my crone on.
Why is this expiration date a range?
What have we got here?
Best before Thursday 600 BC to 20 like it's expired now actually. Yeah, this just came out of date.
The first date on it is your birthday. The last date on it is like 3 weeks down the road. You're like, uh-oh.
So do we eat the yogurt now or time berry?
King of the Jews. Oh god.
If you spread time berry,
Uh-huh.
can you taste different points in time? Like, do you think
Explain what is a taste in time?
like okay, so you know how tastes can be like nostalgic or it feels like home, like, oh man, this reminds me when my mom used to cook it. Or like you taste something new and you're like, oh, this is something I haven't tasted before. This is exciting. I feel as though if you spread a time-based jam, you can bite into a spot that is nostalgic, but your next bite is like this is the sensation where I haven't tasted this before.
So it's just reminiscing.
It's a reminiscent time jam. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Sure you know what you're doing
And what are we doing with that again? Sorry.
Breakfast. Yo, do you think Jackson
Puts
just
it in
toasted
toaster.
it? I think I know why.
Hoping that means he knew.
Too many time berries in his life.
What was that wiggle she had there? Beth, are you okay?
The core.
you time wiggling? Or just regular wiggling? Is that your regular wiggle?
Are you excited?
Go for a walkie? Beth is just like, no, not.
Finding the countermeasure.
We'll see. Still resetting.
Give it some fucking time. I'm mad at myself for that one, by the way.
Hope Amy's not in there. Boop.
You just hear screaming from 18 different directions.
From like an old woman and a young baby.
Looks like I have to do something else first.
Corridor activation.
If you turn it to, actually no, because if you go back in time it wouldn't be set for that time anymore. My thought was, if you do laps in the time chamber, do you go back further in time? But like if you go back in time, the chamber's only set before you went into it. So if you went back like an hour before it got set, it's not going to be set for another hour. You're just going to pop out of it an hour earlier.
Here goes nothing.
Look, again, time bubble bullshit. Oh, right.
Do you have to wait an hour before going into the time thing, or else you get a tummy?
I was gonna say yeah after you eat. I toast a strudel.
Jack Joyce activates the time thing. It's a very time sensitive, no pun intended thing, and you're just like, Jack, why aren't you in it? It's like, I just ate.
Gotta wait.
Gotta wait like a little bit. I want my tummy to hurt. That would be kind of the worst, actually. Like, you go back and you're like, oh, my tummy still hurts. You go forward in time, hopefully your tummy doesn't hurt, but that's not how that works, so your tummy just still hurts.
My tummy just starts to hurts all the time too, so I get it.
That's only one terminal. You gotta do another one.
Yeah, but this is a cutscene now.
Thank God.
Whee!
Why does it look like the orcs built this?
Kinda, yeah.
Like, the orcs can build a time machine, but, like...
Okay, corridor. That's my brother in addition. That was the order.
Did you speak 2 times? Did you do an actual double speak? Is time already dilated?
Fuck. Let's just hope it still works.
Okay, activate the corridor. Set the date. Come on.
Ooh, complete Act 2.
Hey!
No.
It's like, what, 4 acts?
God damn it.
I think there's 4. Do we want to watch the cutscene? Or, like, the TV show?
We'll have to cut into that later.
Okay.
You are. You saw what happened. Something's wrong with the machine.
We don't know that.
You're not trained for this. Anything you do is gonna make it worse.
I'm just gonna go forward in time and check to see if the machine works.
Yeah. And if it doesn't, I can look at forward in time, see what's wrong, and come back. If it... wait.
Hold on, my brain hurts. It smells like toaster strudel over there.
Do you get the icing?
Tell me you brought the ice.
Sophia Amaral.
The monarch.
She looks pleasant.
I saw her video near Ground Zero.
Terrain's Hetachrome research. She'll be at the Monarch Gala tonight, but security's airtight. She'll
Better
be
get on my
out of the
dancing shoes.
Unless I have an invite. Paul told me he expected me to meet him at that party.
Something tells me that was not a friendly invitation. Jack, no.
What a cut. So anyway, I got captured.
Yeah, shot 16 times in the sternum. Yeah.
Jack, no, they're gonna shoot you 16 times on my sternum. Oh, my sternum!
Oh my tummy.
Smash cut right to.
We shot the toaster strudel right out of them. We could tell it was time berries.
Oh. Oh, Christ.
Doctor, do you eat Cronin's? You can't eat these.
Why would I pick them then?
Then you get a tummy ache.
Oh. Can I go to a time where my tummy doesn't hurt? No.
Jack, they're in there. If you go back in time, the tummy ache will actually last longer.
Anyway, next time on Loot,
It's time activated tummy ache.
what time? It's like a slow release gel capsule.
I love that the answer to what time is yes.
Really? Because I fucking hate it.
I mean, I hate it too. Your tummy is broken for all eternity until you just wait for it to pass.
Think I would have time gas?
Do you
A
think
little
you
bit of
could-
time bloat.
Do you think if you smell a smell that's familiar, you crop dusted yourself in time? You're like, is that my future self? That's fucking rude. And then you do it, and you're like, oh, okay.
And it completes the timeline because you can't. Anyway.
And then you giggle a little bit because you know yourself has this.
Jesus Christ. Next time on Loot Lads.
That was stupid. That was really funny, but it's kind of stupid.
You get your one like really fucking dumb fart joke a year.
Thank you. I'm so glad it was wasted on Quantum Break, actually.